Hi, welcome to Tuesdays at 1. I'm Christy and glad you could join me today. So, I figured with all the succulent plants that seems to be the crave right now, why not make a pot for them? So this is kind of a fun project that all abilities can do, which I love to incorporate into our crafts, which is a finger pinch pot. So there are a lot of different products that you can use to make this. I am going to choose to use some air dry clay, and ours comes in a really large tub. You guys can use regular clay. You can use Play-Doh even. It's up to you and what you decide to put in it. You can use just a finger pot, a pinch pot to put buttons in, coins in, hold keys. This is so creative that you guys can make whatever you want to serve the purpose that you need. So if you're going to be putting keys in it, you're going to make it a little taller, a little wider. If you're going to be putting buttons, you can make it more circular. It's completely up to you, which I love that you guys have the creativity to do this and make it your own. So again, I'm choosing to use air clay just simply because once it's done, it can dry. Make sure you read your package label really well to make sure if it needs to go into the oven to cure, if you can just leave it out to dry like mine, and again, what the end result will be for yours. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started basically to go over how to do a simple pinch pot, which I'm sure is gonna bring back, once again, like last week, childhood memories of really fun times. Simplicity is the best sometimes. I do have other embellishments here. It's up to you. These are some gems. If you want to put this into your clay, do so before it dries so that way it can become part of it. You might have to spray it with some sealant afterwards depending on what you choose to use. I also brought up some buttons. Again, if you guys want to jazz it up how you want, feel free to do so. You can even paint. This is some acrylic paint. I like the white. So I'm going to leave mine white, but you can also paint it, again, depending on which type of material you use. But otherwise, to get started with this, you want to go ahead and take a small amount, whatever you want. Now this will leave your hands a little bit white, but it rinses off with no problem. Take it and just simply old school style, you want to roll it. And you want to roll this until there's hardly any creases in it. So just keep rolling it until that will happen. And then taking your clay, you want to just go ahead and put it into one hand, and you want to push down with your thumb into the center until you get a nice indentation. And basically at that point, then you're just going to start pushing the clay up with your thumb and your index finger, and just keep going all the way around until you get the desired height. And of course, you guys can take your time to make sure that your creases are out and the desired height. I won't go up as high as you're gonna need to for a succulent plant, but I really like succulents. They look really nice in the house. They're easy to take care of. And this will provide a nice pot for one. So just keep going around it. Keep the sides and the bottom of the pot, and then once you get to the bottom, you just wanna tap it gently to make a nice flat surface. Hopefully you guys can take a look at that. And air clay is really soft, so it's kind of easy to work with. Once you get your pot to your desired height and length, depending on if you are going to choose succulents to put in it, see how tall you need it for the base of your succulent, but usually those are pretty small. And if you wanted to, you can take some more of your clay, make some designs, and you can go and put this around the top. You can put it around the side. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Just to make it how you want. This is fun. I mean, and the best part about it, so this will be my pot. Of course, you know, smooth it out, make it to be what you want, what size you want to have it, embellish it now if you want to. Do everything you need to. You let this set and dry. If you don't like it, the best part about this, you crinkle it and you start again. No worries. And actually working with clay is a pretty good stress reliever. And again, all abilities can do it. Read your package instructions again to make sure you how to cure it. But this is a tactile activity, which is awesome for elderly people. It is great for people that have sensory stimulation. It's great. It's stress reliever, like I said. So this is our finger pot. Again, to start it over, you just simply take it, you roll it. And this is kind of the key step in the very beginning because you want to roll it until you get all of the creases out, like I said at the beginning. And then just push your finger, push it down, and start making the shape you want. The height, the thickness, everything is up to you. Paint, not to paint. Leave it plain, add embellishments, don't add embellishments. You can actually even make an indentation on it if you want. If you wanted a button, like with the holes, you push it in and you pop it out and it will leave the actual imprint. You could do that all the way around if you want. There are so many different options with the finger push pot. And again, everybody can grab a piece of this and have fun with it and make as many pots as you want. Line them up and put them in your windowsill if you're putting plants in it. If you want to go ahead and make one for somebody's birthday gift, see what they have a need for. If they have a need to have spare change, make it fun. Be creative. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.